10 runs off just 32 balls, yet to reach the boundary.
Good catch. It'll get into classic catches for this year. A beautiful piece of work there. He's got a marvellous pair of hands, that fellow Richie Richardson. A fine performance in the end, because they lost 2 wickets at 91 this morning, Steve Rickson and Kim.
Big appeal there for LBW. Must have been very close. He's given him. Dyson has a little look around at the stumps. And so Malcolm Mashall is struck there. Dyson playing from the crease. Remember, he takes his stance just behind the line. Adjudged LBW.
And he's gone right through him. Beautiful delivery from Malcolm Mashall. Had Alan Border all squared up. And Mashall gets his second wicket. And Border bowled for 18, 2-4-70. Bowled with a shooter. Hughes goes for 2. So his misery continues as he plays back. The ball creaks along the ground. And the West Indies have taken their third wicket. Malcolm Mashall's third. Australia 3-4-78.
And went past about shin height, I would reckon, but that's good bowling from Mashall.
It's in the air and he's gone. Beautifully taken there by Harper. Diving away to his right. No mistake at all. He never looked as if he was going to do anything other than catch that. That ball just outside off stump. And what magnificent hands he's got.
Yes, all of the West Indian fieldsmen seem to be pretty adept at catching. This was a good delivery. Boone followed it. It moved off the wicket. And look at how far the bat is from Boone's body when he makes contact. He did that in Brisbane as well, falling in similar fashion to an equally brilliant catch by Michael Holding. But that was a...
Oh, and there's a big edge there, and he's out, caught behind. Once again, Lawson standing his ground. Big edge there, taken very cleanly by Dujon. And Lawson makes his way dejectedly back towards the pavilion.
And he might tempt Terry Alderman, the ball that moves away. If he does, he'll throw it fairly wide, I would think.
Again, the in-swinger, and this time it collects the stumps, so he doesn't have to worry about the LBW, and that gives Malcolm Mashall 10 for the game. 5 in each innings, and it also gives the West Indies victory by 191 runs.
And as well as the victory in this third test match, an unassailable lead in the series, 3-0. Graham Wood is the batsman. He's facing Garner.
And that's got to be close. Yes, Graham Wood is on his way. That ball certainly wasn't bouncing very high. It was just a matter of whether it pitched in line. And Stephen Randell was quite happy that it pitched in line. So Graham Wood on his way, LBW to Garner.
Clive Boyd's got tremendous faith in Courtney Walsh. He's left the youngster on to bowl to Kim Hughes, the new batsman at the wicket. Gone! Yes, he's out! Caught behind. Good piece of bowling, a good piece of captaincy. And Kim Hughes departs without scoring.
Hughes out, caught behind. Well, what a blow this is for Australia. It's amazing how when one wicket falls, another one tends to follow so quickly. Just outside off stump, a big edge there, carrying easy to the wicketkeeper. And Kim Hughes out for yet another. Oh, and it's a big appeal for caught behind. He's gone. That's a big breakthrough to the West Indies. Kepler Wessels once again going for the drive and the offside, and that was good bowling by Malcolm Mashall, getting the ball to bounce just a little bit outside off stump. Wessels with that angled back, trying to drive it through the covers, out caught behind.
Mashall really has got it going well. He's moving the ball off the seam a lot. And Matthews, at the moment, isn't quite sure where his stumps are.
Put it down. Just couldn't quite get there in time. Better bat and pad. Catch him, they said, and Roger Harper, who doesn't miss much. was just a little bit late in there.
Jeffrey Dujon is leaving the field, and the man to take the gloves, one of the world's, well, I think probably the best all-round fieldsman that I've seen. We'll see if that applies to wicket keeping as well. Vivian Richards.
Mashall to Matthews.
Oh, and he's got him. That one stayed down, and a reward for bowling straight. Hit very low on off stump. And not only a reward for bowling straight, but a reward for a very hard-working spell. That's a good delivery. There's a call of catch it, and Alan Border is on his way. Caught by Vivian Richards, a bit of a juggle, but eventually he grasped it.
Border absolutely disappointed. The loud noise came from the bat just at the time the ball passed it. That ball moving away from Border, and Border definitely following it. The deflection was there.
Steve Rickson takes strike now to Mashall.
Edge, oh, what a catch! What a fantastic catch, going to hit that ball down the leg side. It got an edge, it flew to Richardson, a slip. It took one of the best slip catches you will ever see. A magnificent catch.
A superb catch, Bill, that one. He was looking to get it away on the leg side, and for a slip fieldsman, that's terribly difficult. Look at Richardson, airborne, going to his left, and took it just like plucking cherries. A magnificent piece of work by the third slipman.
Gone, dropped. Richards in front of Lloyd. Probably a distraction there. Courtney Walsh, the unlucky bowler. That was a regulation catch. Richards a bit late. Clive Lloyd, unsighted, put it down.
Joel Garner is the bowler. Lawson takes strike.
High in the air. Courtney Walsh coming around, and he's got it. And a disappointing end to Jeff Lawson's innings. Really looked as though he was a bit in two minds there as to whether he should play the pull shot or not.
McDermott takes strike to Mashall.
Oh, and that's got him right through his defence. So the youngster starts in Test cricket with a duck. And Mashall really right on target at the moment. And also on target to pick up another 5 wickets in an innings.
Take runs for that. Doug Walters is watching the telecast, then he'll know that his teaching over the years has been all worthwhile.
That's a very difficult shot to teach, that, really, because it's so very difficult to time.
Well, that's gone straight along the ground, and Rodney Hogg is out. LBW to Malcolm Mashall. And our digital equipment, next time we look at Malcolm Marshall's figures, will show that he's taken 5 wickets in an innings 10 times.
Graham Wood is the batsman. He's facing Garner.
That's off the glove, I think. Beautifully taken by Jeffrey Dujon. And umpire Steve Randall signifies that, yes, it did come off the glove. And that was a quicker delivery from Joel Garner, and it got a little bounce, but a magnificent catch from Jeffrey Dujon. Fieldage 12, Vessels facing, not yet off the mark. Oh, and he's gone. Joel Garner has knocked the off stump right out of the ground. He did the same thing up in Brisbane, but on that occasion, Kepler Vessels wasn't playing a shot. On this occasion, he was beaten by a beautiful off-cutter. Well, Kim Hughes has made one change before he even gets to the crease. He's got the Australian cap on rather than the helmet that he normally bats in. And I would imagine that he'll be hoping that that changes his luck with the bat. Garner really charging in, and it's out. First ball, he's got him LBW. And Joel Garner is now on a hat-trick. He's picked up 3 wickets in 5 balls, and the Australian innings is in tatters.
And what a disaster for Kim Hughes. 0 in the first innings, 0 in the second.
Oh, and he's got him with the last one. Off the short run. It's gone straight along the ground, and Jeffrey Lawson departs. But Australia have saved the Test match.
Holding to bowl to Hilditch for the first time. Certainly troubling Graham Wood with his extra pace. Gone! What a catch! Good delivery and a super catch by Dujon.
Well, you just put the mock around Andrew Hilditch. Bill saying he was looking so good this morning, but an excellent delivery from Michael Holding. Certainly the move by Clive Lloyd to bring Holding on has paid immediate dividends, and what a great catch by wicketkeeper Jeffrey Dujon.
Been brought back now at the Randwick end, and he's off his short run initially. He's bowled him. He's dragged that one back onto the stumps. Kepler Vessels off the back foot, trying to smash that through extra cover. Big inside edge, and then dragged it back onto his wickets. Well, that's the end of a great, great innings. "13 Test matches, an average of 18. And the West Indies striking back with some quick wickets. Oh, it's gone, caught behind. Or did it carry? No, it didn't. Well, a big catch it, and everyone goes up, but Dujon indicating there that the ball didn't quite carry through to him, and so Rickson survives. And a nice sporting gesture by Jeffrey Dujon then. That would have been his 100th catch in Test cricket. It was a tough decision for the umpire, but quick to signal there that it didn't carry through. And that a nice gesture by the West Indies wicketkeeper.
It's in the air, he's under it, and there's the wicket. Rickson falls to Joel Garner, and the third wicket for Michael Holding.
And once again, a pension for the shot on the onside has brought about Steve Rickson's downfall. He's caught the leading edge, straight up in the air, and Joel Garner takes a very simple catch.
Ball.
On off stump, goes right out of the ground. So David Boone is out one short of his 50, comprehensively bowled by the big bird.
Well, he was giving himself room, had been for most of the morning, looking to run that ball down to third man on the off stump out of the ground, not in behind it. Just trying to run it down to third man, the typical one-day shot. Out goes the off stump.